Hello, everybody. What's going on? This is Andrew, and I am back today to do another Strixhaven draft. Since my last video, I've done a couple of drafts off camera, and those have both been fun and different. I've drafted 3 of the 5 colleges so far, and yeah, I'm having fun with this format so far. It sounds. It has been pretty interesting. The drafts have been interesting. The gameplay has been interesting. So I'm ready to jump right in and see what this draft has in store for us. I've been reading online that people have been really enjoying the blue-red, the Prismari decks, and I have not had the opportunity to draft a Prismari deck yet. So we will see what's in store for us here. Actually, red is the one color I have not drafted. I've drafted all the other color pairs, but neither of the red decks. Mrs. Mastery says exile a card that's an instant or sorcery that's in your graveyard. For each card exiled this way, copy it. Sorry, phone's going off. So you can copy an instant or sorcery from your graveyard, and you can overload it to copy all of the instants and sorceries in your graveyard. This is probably just too hard to set up and not very good in draft. So I'm not going to take Mrs. Mastery. This card's good. It's a little slow, but it's powerful. Rip Apart's just a totally fine removal spell. Helix is also good. What do I take here? You know what? Maybe I will take the Mrs. Mastery. A lot of the blue-red cards, the big blue-red spells, you can like pay mana to discard them. And then this, you can like flash them back. Yeah, we've got something brewing here. I don't know if this is good, but it's sweet for sure. Conspiracy Theorist is a 2-mana 2/2 with some upside. It's okay. It's not amazing. Professor of Symbology is quite good. 2-mana 2/1 that enters the battlefield and draws you a card. If you've got a good lesson to learn in your sideboard. Dina's Soul Steeper, 2-mana 1/3 is good stats. Whenever you gain life, each opponent loses a life, and you can sacrifice another creature to give her +X/+O, where X is a sacrificed creature's power. That's a really powerful effect. I think, though, what I'm going to be taking here is just the Prismari Pride Mage. 2-mana 3/3 Defender that can sometimes attack is really good, and I think that that's exactly what this deck wants to be doing. It also keeps me in mono red and doesn't commit me to another color. I think Professor of Symbology is a little bit more powerful, but I think the Prismari Pledge Mage leaves me a little bit more open. Rust Rebirth. This is kind of a cool card. It's kind of slow and hard to set up, though. Returned Past Caller is a 6-mana 4/2 flyer. When it enters the battlefield, we can return target spirit, instant, or sorcery from our graveyard to our hand. That's a really powerful effect, and it lets us start looping some of our powerful spells. Lorehold Excavation. At the beginning of your end step, mill a card. If it's a land, you gain a life. Otherwise, it deals a damage to each opponent. And you can pump out 3/2s later on in the game. It's a powerful effect. It's slow, though. I think the Past Caller is the best card in the pack. There's another Pledge Mage here and a Stonebound Mentor. I'm going to take this. This is relatively easy to splash if we end up blue-red, but if we end up Lorehold, it's also a powerful effect. So, yeah, we'll take the Past Caller. We've got some looping shenanigans going on so far. Solve the Equation. It's expensive to just go get a card. Arcane Subtraction is good, giving something -4/-0, and Learning. It's a powerful effect. I like Biograph. If you watched my video from yesterday, you know that Biograph is something that I had good luck with yesterday, but we're not going to be playing green today. Spirit Summoning might be the pick, just to keep on with the red theme. I think it's either Spirit Summoning or Arcane Subtraction. Both cards are powerful. Do I take the lesson first, or do I take the card that gets me the lesson? I'll take the Summoning, I think. 4-mana 2/2 It gets +1/+0 for each artifact we control, and whenever we cast or copy an instant or sorcery, we get to make a treasure token. It kind of snowballs itself. It's pretty good. Tome Shredder, though. I think this is what we want. 2 mana 2/2 haste that eats your instants or sorceries to get bigger. Yeah. We'll be taking Tome Shredder here. Reject and Expel are totally fine removal spells. And I think this card's good, but it's a little expensive. So I'm going to take the Tome Shredder. Yeah. I'm not sure yet, still, if I want to be red or blue. Or white or blue. It looks like we should be white, looking at this pack. Secret Rendezvous, not good. Thunderous Orator is pretty good. 2 mana 2/2 Vigilance, and whenever it attacks, it gains Flying, First Strike, Double Strike, Death Touch, Indestructible, Lifelink, Menace, or Trample if you control a creature with any of those abilities. There's also Thrill possibility. There's another Lorehold Excavation. Combat Professor's good. This card's good. Inkling Summoning's good. Looks like we'll be moving into white, and we'll be drafting Lorehold. Now, do I want the Orator or the Excavation? I think I'll take the Orator. If nobody else is red-white, this could come back. Having good early plays is important. Pillar Drop Warden's great. 4 mana 1/5 reach that can return instants or sorceries from your graveyard to your hand is really powerful. This card's fine. It's another way to make spirits late in the game. And Beaming Defiance is also totally fine. Do I take the Campus or the Pillar Drop Warden? I think I'll take the Campus now. I want to make sure my mana's good. There's also an Elemental Summoning, which I wouldn't mind having access to eventually. Oh, Curate's fine too, but I think I'm going to be red-white, so. Ooh, Claim the Firstborn. It's a powerful effect, but I don't think we're going to be in a position to use it. Relic Sloth is fine, but I think we can do better. I'm going to take a Pillar Drop Warden here. So this card's still in the pack, which is kind of interesting. So is the Lore Mage? I think this card's actually really good. I think people are just kind of undervaluing this. I'm going to take the Elemental Masterpiece here. There's a chance we can splash this easily, and just being able to discard it to make a treasure token is good, and it's going to go well with all of our recursive stuff we've got going on. Star Pupil versus a 4 mana 4/3 that sometimes pings them. Honestly, I might just take the Silver Quill Campus. And here, we could take Rise of Exodus as an expensive removal spell, or we can take Stonerise Spirit. I'm going to try Excavation. Yeah. Gonna try it. Oh, and we got a Rise of Exodus anyways. Cool. I like having access to at least one copy of Rise of Exodus. We've got a nice little red-white control deck going along so far. We've got the Spirit Summoning in the sideboard to go get with our Rise of Exodus and then recast multiple times. Okay. It's a very late 3 mana 3/3 for our deck. Makes me happy about the position we're in. And we got the last pick Pillar Drop Warden from that pack. Nice. Okay. This pack, we've got Flame Scroll Celebrant, which has a backside, but the backside's very bad for limited, so we're going to basically ignore it. The front side is a 2 mana 2/1. It says whenever an opponent activates an ability that isn't a mana ability, it deals a damage to that player. It also has double Fire Breathing. You can pay 2 to give it +2/+0. It's a fine card. It's a filler. It goes in your deck, but you're not like the happiest in the world to have it, I suppose. Clever Lumimancer, you really can't play consistently in limited, but in constructed it's great. Closing Statement's a powerful card, and we could maybe splash it, but I'm not sure if that's where we're gonna be. Another Pillar Drop Warden. I think I'm just gonna take the Campus though. I like being able to cast my spells. What do we have here? We have some uncommons that we're not going to play. Another excavation. I think I'm going to pass on the second excavation, though. We have another tome shredder, which I think is going to be my pick. Another Rise of Exodus. Lorehold Pledge Mage. 3 mana 2/2 First Strike. I think I'd rather have the Tome Shredder. And then there's another Archway Commons. There's a chance that taking the commons is better here, but I don't really have anything I want to cast or I want to splash yet. So I'm going to take the Tome Shredder. I want some red removal spells, please. Lorehold Apprentice. It's just not great. How many spirits do we have? I guess we have 4 spirits. What's a spirit? That's a spirit. These are spirits. Okay. I might take the Zephyr Boots though. Like being able to loot is pretty good. And the Lorehold Apprentice might just come back. It doesn't seem like anybody else is playing Lorehold. Yeah, I'll take the boots. Detention Vortex is bad. Don't play Detention Vortex. Eager First Year is fine. Infuriate's fine. Inkling Summoning is probably the best card in the pack, and that's probably what I'm going to take. It's easy enough to cast in our deck. These are like replacement level two drops, and I already have a handful of 2 drops. So, and if either of these wheel, it's fine. I'll take the summoning though. I've liked having access to multiple summonings. Here's another spirit summoning. Stone Rice Spirit's just okay. Make Your Mark is fine. I think I'll just take another spirit summoning. I might main deck this one. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's a late Mortality Spear. It's a really late Mortality Spear. Guiding Voice is fine, but I think I'm going to take Combat Professor. 4 mana 2/3 flyer that pumps up things and gives them vigilance is pretty nice. I'm not going to take Revitalize. Twin Scroll Shaman's just okay. I guess I'll take Defend the Campus. I need removal. That's one thing I don't really have much of. My curve's getting kind of high. I need to bring it down a little bit. Another Thunderous Orator is kind of nice. Makes me want to get a flying creature. I guess I've got the Combat Professor. Another Campus is here too, but I'm going to take the good 2-drop. I guess... Oh, no one's taking Closing Statement? This card's good. I'll take it, just in case I pick up enough black mana to splash it. Stonerise Spirit. I'm more interested in Stonerise Spirit now because I have 2 Thunderous Orators. I'm just taking a second Lorehold Excavation. I don't know if I'm going to play it or not. I'm this really weird deck right now that wants... I'm kind of set up where I could be a control deck if I wanted to, but I don't have enough... I don't quite have enough removal spells to be a control deck. Well, I'll just take another 3 mana 3/3. I'm getting more aggressive. Eager First Year into a summoning. Yeah, I might I might just be an aggro deck. We'll see. Yeah. land as the rare here. Oof. This pack's not very good for us. This pack's really bad for us. Study break can be okay if we're going to be attacking, and we get to learn from it. So we get to go get one of our summonings. Could take a Pledge Mage if I think I'm going to have enough ways to like always turn on Pledge Mage. Could take the land if I think I'm going to be more controlling. I think here I kind of have to decide what I want to do. No, I'll take the commons because I think that white card might wheel. So here we have a bunch of whatever cards. Like some of these cards are fine, but Plarg, Dean of Chaos, and Augusta, Dean of Order are very good. This is going to be the pick. Plarg lets us rummage early on in the game, and later on we get to cast 3-drops for free, and Augusta lets us get aggressive. So these cards, these cards are great. We're very obviously taking them. Fervent Mastery is not very good. Triple Gamble, not where you want to be. Umbral Juke's fine, but we're not black. Spell Satchel's too slow, probably. I might take Blood Age General. I've got 6 spirits now. This might do something. It's also the only on-color card in the pack, so you know, we will take it. Confront the Past is bad, but it is a lesson, so it's like pretty low cost to put this card in your deck. Pilgrim of the Ages is nice. Do I want Pilgrim of the Ages? Pillar Drop Rescuer is nice too. I think I'm going to be more of an aggressive deck and less of this like spells matter deck that I thought I might be. So I'm trying to decide what exactly that means. I'm taking the Rescuer. I'm not sure if that's the right pick or not. That was a close pick. A second Combat Professor is great, though. I don't think this card's good. It's not worth... Well, I guess since it's a lesson, it gets better, right? If you can pull this out when you need it to kill their best thing and just turn it into a 3-2, it's pretty okay. It's a weird card. I guess this is the pick, and I'll just leave it in the sideboard. If I need it, I'll grab it. I think I'll take the Pledge Mage here. I'm not super interested in Mascot Interception. I don't have anything interesting to do with the token once I steal it. I want another Defend the Campus, but I think one will wheel in one of the other packs, so I'll take the 3-drop. Oh, well, there's one. But I think I'll take one of these cards. Do I want Pilgrim or a Mentor? Pilgrim lets us go get a basic plane, so it helps us hit our land drops. I think I'll take Pilgrim. The Study Break Wield, that's what I was hoping for. Oh, the Rescuer Wield. I don't think I want First Day of Class. It's just a little bit too expensive. I think I'll take the Pillar Drop Rescuer. Whatever, none of these cards matter. Okay, so what are we doing? Looking okay, looking okay. Yep, there's the Defend the Campus I wanted back. Being able to pump the team or kill their best creature in a deck like this is perfect. I already have a Pilgrim of the Ages, so I'd rather just grab this Defend the Campus. too bad that the Mystics Mastery deck didn't work out, but it's fine. Oh, I could have grabbed the second Pilgrim. Last pick, another Defend the Campus. Okay, that's fine. Let's see. I definitely don't want all of these lands, so I think I'll go to 16 lands. Even though I have 2/5 drops, I have a Pilgrim to help us hit land drops. And I have a lot to do early on. One more cut. So I usually wouldn't play Stonerise Spirit, but it's a spirit, and I do have the Blood Age General to pump up the spirits. And it has flying, which can help give the Thunderous Orator flying. So I think it's worth playing this. How many learn cards do I have? I have Guiding Voice, Study Break, and then Rise of Exodus. And which lessons? I have an Inkling Summoning, another Spirit Summoning, and the Reduced Memory. I'm wondering about just putting the Spirit Summoning in the sideboard instead of leaving it in the main deck. The Ear First Year could maybe get cut also instead. I'm not going to play the Silver Quill Campus because I've got 2 tap lands already, and I don't want too many tap lands in my aggressively slanted deck. I think Zephyr Boots is going to be good here, giving my stuff flying to help punch through the last couple points of damage. Usually something you want in a deck like this. Guiding Voice, usually not a card you'd waste a slot main deck on, but basically this reads 4 mana, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature, make a 3/2. And I think you play that card most of the time, so I'm going to play it here, see how it goes. Oh, this can pick up spirits too. And I've got a bunch of spirits. That's kind of cool. Just trying to figure out this last spot. This might be good. Yeah, we'll try this. Has this happened to anybody else? Your all of your Strixhaven colleges are just blank right now. All right. Let's see what Lorehold has to offer. Like I said, I've drafted a Witherbloom deck, a Quandrix deck, and a Silverquill deck. This is my first Lorehold draft, and it seems like there are 2 ways you can build Lorehold, which is really sweet. There's the aggressively slanted build, which is what we have, and there's probably a build where you pick up more of the removal spells and lean into a more controlling deck with the Pillar Drop Wardens, the 1/5s. You might splash blue in that build and just kind of like recur your removal over and over again. Yeah, we'll keep this. This is not an amazing hand, but like we get to go 1/2 flyer into 3/3, which is fine. And then we get to Guiding Voice and grow the Tome Shredder immediately. It's a totally fine opener. Lorehold versus Silverquill here. Sip my coffee while our opponent decides what to do. Ooh, this card's good. We need to deal with that. So this turn, let's see. Are we going Tome Shredder attack, or I think we lead on the Stonebound Mentor. I think we do attack. Humiliate looking good for our opponent here. They get to take our Tome Shredder. I guess they could take Guiding Voice if they wanted to, but I imagine... Oh wait, they take Guiding Voice? Weird. Okay. Attack for 3. Play Tome Shredder and pass. I can block the unwilling ingredient if I want to. I'm also going to eat this and scry. Yeah, that's fine. And then this gets to pump up the Spiteful Squad. It's pretty good. I think I'm okay keeping this land, because I want to cast Rise of Exodus on curve. I'm pretty sure I just say okay. I know it's kind of weird to keep lands in our aggro deck, but we're kind of behind now. Are we attacking? I don't think so. So plan this turn is to put Stonebound Mentor on the Spiteful Squad when they attack. Leave the Tome Shredder. Try to protect the Tome Shredder. Scry with the Campus. And then... oh. Never mind, they don't want to attack this in. So on my turn, I'm going to attack with Stonebound Mentor first and see what they do. Because I'd like this to die and them to put the tokens somewhere. This is not particularly good, but I guess it's better than a land. Sure. So I'm going to attack for 3 with the Mentor. They're going to block. Sounds good. And they might have the protection spell here, right? Get blown out super hard by the protection spell. But if they don't, I get to nuke that, take Humiliate. Nice. Probably just get a Spirit Summoning. Yeah. Especially with the Blood Age General in my hand. And then I'm going to grow the Tome Shredder on the Rise of Exodus. Next turn, cast both my spells and get aggro with my dog. No blocks. I could double block, but I don't want to. Okay, that's good for our opponent. Oh, no, it's not, because we exiled their thing. Nice. Ooh, Orator's a nice draw there, too. Does it... Oh, it can't get haste, right? Because it's on attack. So, let's go Spirit Summoning... Blood Age General. Do I attack? I probably just attack this turn. 4/4 is big enough to start getting in there. Ooh, Boots? Boots is a nice draw. So let's go Boots. Boots on Tome Shredder. Attack with these two. This can't attack past the Scepter. That's fine. I will loot. And they'll draw a card, that's fine. Discard the mountain. Play Orator and pass. And we're in a great spot now. Our opponent's got more cards in hand, but even if they cast 2 spells, they're probably in a not a great spot. And they're starting off with Sign in Blood. That's a good sign for us. Now they can probably only cast 1 spell. Maybe they can cast 2 now. Team Pennant. That's not going to do enough. Okay. And nothing. Do I scry on upkeep with my land? Probably not. Ooh. Okay, so now I get to say combat, attack all, I think. So they'll block here, here, and here, and then they'll die. Sweet. Tome Shredder. Don't sleep on this card. I think this card's really good. Opponent's trying to block to keep as much stuff alive as they can. The figured out blocks they're okay with here. +1/+1. There you go. Arena's being a little choppy now. I'm gonna see if I can figure that out, and I'll be back for game 2 in just a sec. Alright, I restarted Arena because sometimes Arena just needs a kick in the pants, and we're getting ready for game 2. I'm really liking how they were able to design all of these colleges or schools to feel so different than their guild counterpart, right? Like, this doesn't feel like I'm just playing a Boros aggro deck. It feels... Lorehold feels different, which I really appreciate. I think it's really cool. I'll keep this. Sand's not particularly exciting, but finding that land was important. We'll just run out the first gear. It's better than the Spirit. I'm not going to attach boots yet. I'm just going to try to get bodies on board. I didn't realize in that last game Stonebound Mentor plus our doggo that eats instants and sorceries. It's a pretty nice combo. Pretty nice little combo. Spectacle Mage is a really important card in the Prismari decks. It's a 3-mana 2/2 flyer that makes all of those big, expensive Prismari spells cheaper. Okay. So they just used the backside of this to discard a card and kill my thing. So they used 2 spells to kill my spell. To kill my 3-drop. Okay, deal. This turn, what are we doing? And they discarded Explosive Welcome. Okay. So I can play Plarg. But since I've got creatures in my hand, I kind of feel like Augusta's gonna be the better one to play this game. But how can I be the best with my mana about it? So I think I'm gonna play the Stonerise Spirit, equip the Eager First Year, get it in for 2, and then loot. And here I think I might... I'm gonna discard Pillar Drop Rescuer. Seems weird. But I'd like to double spell next turn. And this is the way that I can double spell. Because I can play Lorehold Pledge Mage like this and then play Guiding Voice. But I can't attack through that. Oh wait, yes I can. If I put this on the Eager First Year, I can attack. I'll just go get Spirit Summoning. So Maelstrom Muse. I might just discard the Spirit Summoning now. Is that weird? No, I think that's fine. So this thing says whenever it attacks, the next instant or sorcery they cast costs X less, where X is its power while it's attacking. So my plan here is to cast Study Break to tap their things, and then play Augusta to pump up the team and get the team in there. Interesting. So I'm pretty sure I'm still playing Augusta this turn. I'm going to go ahead and attack with both of these. I guess I can attack with this too, huh? Yeah, that's kind of cool. Because I'll just untap the Stonerise Spirit. Or, I'll tap these 2 things again. Yeah. Then I'll just cast Study Break. Tap their things. It's going to trigger anyways, so I don't even need the spell to resolve. It's just going to happen. I guess they can kill Augusta. What am I doing next turn? I wonder if just like casting Defend the Campus multiple times is going to get the job done. I might regret discarding the other summoning. We'll see. Okay. This card's powerful, but I've got Defend the Campus. So just going to attack with both, see how they block. Save my guys, put you to 2. I think I'll discard Combat Professor here, because next turn I can double spell if I find a land. Yeah, this is scary. I don't find anything particularly good. I guess that has reach, which is annoying. But I will be able to punch through it, so. Oh, can they only cast? No, they could have cast it. I imagine they have something here. Oh, do they not? Sweet. Neither of those do anything either. They found a plains though. Do they have white cards in their deck? What you got, opponent? Nice. Okay. So we can go Pilgrim. Go get a plains. Play a plains. Play the Thunderous Orator. Hit for 1. Oh, what? Well, I'm not beating that. Shoot! Missed on lands for a couple turns there. Yeah, no blocks. I'm dead. Almost punched through. Our opponent made some good blocks there to keep us off lethal. Not sure. Maybe there was a turn where I should have played the 3/2, the Spirit Summoning, and discarded a Defend the Campus. Not sure. No time to think about it though. We're just going to keep blazing forward. Yeah, sounds good. Ooh, that's a nice draw. As long as we can find our 4th land on time. This thing is a thorn in my side. Next turn I get to go Bird plus Boots, attack for 2. This probably trades with the Drake. Oh, they attacked. Never mind. Come on. Can I find my 4th land on time, please? Pretty please? Cultivate's nice. They've got red in their deck. That's good to know. Come on, land. Untapped land. Plains would be best, but I'll take either plains or mountain, please. Our opponent's got a single green mana. Oh, they have Mage Duel. And they get to cast it for 1 since they have Cultivate. They cultivated this turn. Mage Duel's a good card. Yep. No blocks. Death land. How about a 4-drop? Very unfortunate. Had 4 draw steps to find our 4th land and just drew 4-drop, 4-drop, 6-drop. And what, 2-drop? Because I think we drew the Blood Age General. Opponent's really deciding if they want to trade the Drake for the Stonerise Spirit or not. I don't feel bad about the position we're in at all if I can find my 4th land soon. And by soon, I mean next turn, probably. The Blood Age General can deal with the Fractal. The Defend the Campuses can clean up their board if we need to. And if I draw running lands, Rise of Exodus is going to be good. But I just need to find some lands. The art from this set, I think, is so cool. They did a really good job of building this world and building each of the schools. Sorry, not a ton to talk about here. What we're doing is pretty straightforward. I guess my opponent's got a bunch of options here, but we don't. Okay. Yep, they had another Mage Duel. Untapped land? Oh, come on. Okay. That sucks. I'm not sure how unlucky you have to be to miss your 4th land at a 13 card. 13 hits, you had 6 hits. Or 6 looks. Yeah, that sucked. I think we were very likely to hit. Very unlucky to miss. What you gonna do? I'm gonna keep this hand and be very sad when I miss land drops again. It was too bad. I think this deck has a bunch of the right creatures, right? I think Combat Professor plus Thunderous Orator is a really sweet combo. We've got the Return Past Caller and some decent 3-drops. I think what we're missing is the removal. Our removal is just not very good. We have to rely on Defend the Campus for removal, which is not where we want to be. We want some of that. The 3 mana deal 4 can't be countered, or some of those red removal spells. There's a bunch of red removal spells that are good. We just didn't get any of them. I think one of our neighbors in the draft was probably drafting Prismari, because we did not see very many good Prismari cards come through after a certain point in the draft. It's gonna die. Okay. Tome Shredder is going to be tough for us to deal with. Not surprised to see it stay back, and plan on just eating the shock. I'm not planning on casting the Study Break anytime soon. I don't think I need to stop 3 damage. Like, that's not... This card can be better than that. They have the +3/+1, yeah. Well, of course, now I wish I'd cast it, but... This card's just not great. I mean, it's going to be okay for our opponent here, I suppose. Yeah. Unfortunate. I guess we really should be playing all 17 lands. I don't know. Yep. Cast that, draw 2. Hit your land drop. Oh no. Oh, come on. Come on. Just want to hit land drops. Can't even double spell because I don't have white mana. Cool. Not in a position where I can hold up Study Break. Just gotta keep playing cards. The Mentor can trade with the Tome Shredder here, which would be great. Doesn't seem like our opponent has enough mana to do anything super cool with this. I'm waiting for them to prove me wrong and just like cast something, copy it, kill both my things, but cool. I'm getting Ember Cleaved. I'm not gonna block that, but I will block like that. They have another one of these. I don't want to expose Combat Professor to a shock or anything. This is like the best thing I've got going on right now, so. Oh, that just happens? Sweet. Super okay with that. When we all miss land drops, it's better for everybody. Yep. I would love for this card on top of my deck to be a land. I'd give anything for that to be a land, please. A Plains would be amazing, but I'll take any land. Cool. Oh, That must be nice. Land? Kind of. Then I have to shuffle the combat professor away? I mean, it's probably worth it, right? I've got enough going on. Okay, cool. Got some cards. This can pick up this. This can pick up anything. Looking okay right now. That's kind of scary. Cash in their draw too. Makes sense. This can go get a summoning. But still can't attack with anything because that's a 1/4. So it might be best just to play Pillar Drop Rescuer. Might be right to pick up Thunderous Orator, huh? Yeah. And then attack with Thunderous Orator. It gets flying. They do want to trade. That's fine. We've got our engine online now at least. Just always pick up Thunderous Orator. Yeah, that card's gonna be a problem. Found a land. Let's see, what learn spells do I have? Or what lessons do I have? I can go get a 2/1 flyer or a 3/2. And I have the exile something, they make a 3/2. I think I'm just playing Thunderous Orator here. And passing. I guess I'll Study Break this turn. Alright, they found a campus. Okay. What other lessons do they have? Time to find out. Fractal Summoning, okay. I will tap that and that. I think I have to get Inkling Summoning because making a 3/2 against Rutha just doesn't do anything. So I think it's Guiding Voice on this. Get Spirit Summoning. Combat. I guess this stays on defense, this attacks. Play this. Pick up Thunderous Orator. Don't know if this is a super beneficial loop for me to be in, but it seems okay. They get to make a big thing. I have 2 defend the campuses to draw 2 still that just kill it, so that's good. Oh, they're gonna make 2 5/5s? Okay. So here I'll just go Spirit Summoning plus Orator plus Eager First Year. Time to get wide. What do I want to pick up with that? That card's annoying. That card's just gonna kill me. Yeah, I needed to find a land. If I could have found a land, I could have gotten Study Break back with this. But I didn't find a land, so instead I'm just dead. That sucks. Shoot. I'm gonna have to watch this one back and see what happened. Obviously, we didn't have enough removal, and I think we were kind of caught between 2 ends of the deck, right? There was a part of the deck that wanted to be, or we started out by taking cards that wanted to go long, and then we ended up with this aggro deck that just didn't quite work. It was just a little awkward. And I'm not quite sure what we could have done or should have done differently in the draft there. There weren't a ton of removal spells that we passed, I don't think. Like, there was an Expel I can remember passing. But we just didn't end up with, like, the most powerful endgame. I guess there's a chance that we should have moved out of red. Yeah, that's probably the answer, right? So at a certain point, we saw Silver Quill Apprentice last pick, I think, which should have been a sign that red was not open. Getting the return Past Caller and some late Pillar Drop Wardens made me think red was more open than it actually was. But we were just not getting any of the red removal spells. I think that's what I should have recognized there, is that I should have been white-black instead. Because we only had, if we take out all of the red cards, we're only missing 7 playables. And putting these cards in the deck, now all of a sudden the deck, it's basically done. So I think that's a mistake I made there. I kind of tunnel vision too hard on being red-white, wanting to make the Pillar Drop Ward and Elemental Masterpiece, Mizzix Mastery thing work. And it just didn't. And then we got the Plarg Dean of Chaos and the Augusta Dean of Order, which just made me want to stay in red-white. And it just didn't work out. Which is too bad, but that's the way it goes sometimes. We're all still learning what's supposed to happen here. So if you stuck through this kind of disappointing draft, thank you so much for watching. I'll be back next weekend with a couple more draft videos. So I hope to see you then. And if you want to check out something a little bit different, I'm playing through a Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke, and that's been going up on the channel too. So if you're interested in something a little different than Magic, take a look. It's been fun. So thank you, everybody. Have a good weekend, and I'll talk to you later.